Hey everybody, this is CapNext24 bringing you another part of the Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver Gotta Catch 'em All walkthrough. Anyway, here we are back with the Gold Cam. Here's an Apricorn Tree. It's a black Apricorn. And we're filming at night again. The reason for this, well, you'll see the reason for this. Here we get a Pokeball. Might be worth your time. Now here we have a trainer. They have 4 Pokemon. I believe they're a bug catcher and they're all really weak. So I'm just going to cut it out because it's not even worth it for me to show it. Alright, well, in that battle, we got 2 level ups, one for Cyndaquil, and one for Geodude. Geodude actually learned a new move called Rock Polish, and this guy asked us for a phone number. So there we go, registered him. And now, we're actually going to want to go and catch ourselves 2 Bellsprouts. Now, I'll show off why later, why not just one, but believe me, there's a good reason for this, so before you leave, go and catch them. I'll cut away until I get them. And there we go. Got the second Bellsprout. So now, let's get out of here. If we go over here, past through this little station place, Lyra spots us, or alternatively Ethan if you're playing as the female character. And anyway, they give us the Versus Recorder, which allows us to record any battle we want. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So now I'll go over here into Violet City, which looks really cool at night in my opinion. Now what we're going to want to do is go to the Pokemon Center, first off to heal up, but second off, boot up the PC, and go to this Pokemon storage system, and we're going to want to get one of our Bellsprouts. Let's see, yeah, we won't be needing Zubat. There we go. Alright. And that is all. Well, no, now we still have to heal, but not a big deal. So, rest our Pokemon. Ta-da, all rested. And now, if you go over here, down to this house, talk to this guy here. I collect Pokemon. Do you have a Bellsprout? Want to trade it for Onix? And say yeah. Here we'll have our first trade, in-game trade. There are a couple of these throughout the game. And in fact, there have been in every Pokemon game, as far as I know. And it's got a pretty cool animation on the bottom and top screens, transferring over our Bellsprout. I believe the Onix are, like, in these in-game trades, the other Pokemon will be the same level as the Pokemon you just traded. There we go. You could get an Onix from the walker on the rugged path or rugged road course, whatever it's called. But this is a way to easily obtain it without having to even use the walker. And there we go, there's an Onix. It's called Rocky. And one of the convenient things about this is when you have a traded Pokemon, it will earn 1.5% times, or not 1.5%, but rather 1.5 times the experience points. Oh, and actually it's holding an item. Let's see. What does it even have? Do not mean to give. Take its item. Oh, a Persian Berry. Yeah, that heals Confusion. Over here is the Pokemon School. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the series, then there's a bunch of cool stuff you can learn. But meanwhile, just talk to this person to join a group. Sure, let's make a group. And we'll name it the Awesome Group. There we go. All set. And there we go. So now what we need to do, since we're in Violet City, let's go fight the gym leader. If we go into the gym, talk to this guy. Yo, champ in the making, you must be here to challenge Falconer, the gym leader, right? You're quite welcome. Almost. The city has a tower called the Sprout Tower where trainers come to train themselves. Challenging Falconer may be too difficult if you haven't gone through their training. Well, then what we have to do is go through the Sprout Tower. It's actually pretty simple, so... It's our first real dungeon, but it's a very simple one. Here it is. Looks pretty cool. There are a few trainers here, but I'll be cutting out most of them because, to be honest, they're really easy to defeat. Like, for example, this is the first one, but all he has is like 2 or 3 level 3 Bellsprouts, so yeah. So yeah, it's pretty simple stuff. Now, one thing here, I'm going to switch to Hoot Hoot as the head of my party. The reason for this is, well, we'll see. Might or might not happen. Here we get a paralysis heal. That could become useful. Now, there's this battle here, gonna cut it out again. Very nice. In that battle, actually, Cyndaquil leveled up to level 10, and that caused it to learn Ember, which is its first fire move, so pretty much from this point on, it'll destroy every single Bellsprout here in, like, one hit. Now, while we're here, let's see, oh, there's an item there. Okay, don't want to miss that. It's an extra accuracy. It improves that. And here we get a random encounter. And, of course, it's a Rattata. I'm pretty sure the odds are actually against that, though. The majority of the time, if you get a random encounter here... In fact, I'd actually like to get it now. There we go, a Ghastly. Oh wow, level 6 too, that's higher than I expected. Still not that high. Now the reason you want a Hoot Hoot or a Sentret, so you can use Foresight. And that'll allow us, like your normal type attacks to hit these things. Gengar is actually, that can be a really good Pokemon, so... Ghastly is definitely something you should consider getting for as an extra team member. Alright, we got its info. Very nice, very, very nice. Don't want to give it a nickname. Let's see. And now let's put, I don't know, Geodude back in the head of our party. This battle I think you can avoid, but I'm going to do it just for the experience. Okay, well, Geodude's at pretty low health, so we're going to want to use a potion on it. But, it's pretty close to leveling up to level 11, and that's pretty much like the level to reach for Geodude, especially if you chose Chikorita. Because that's when it learns Rock Throw, a rock move, unless I'm mistaken, but that's when it should. Anyway, here we have another item, a potion. There we go, we got 2 battles. These are more difficult battles. I think I'm still going to cut them out, though, because they can be rather lengthy. And still Bellsprouts and stuff. Unfortunately, Geodude fainted, but Caterpie actually got 2 level ups. Almost as a joke, I made Caterpie go and fight for his Bellsprout, which still had a bit of health. Alright, here's this guy. Well, that was easy. You can face this guy here too, but I'm pretty sure you're not required to. So anyway, go over here. We actually see our rival. You showed us what you've got, and it is indeed good. Take this technical machine. However, you should care more about your Pokemon. The way you treat your Pokemon can be too harsh. Remember, Pokemon are not tools of war. And Soul goes and says, he calls himself the Elder, but he was no match for me. Sure enough, those who lecture how you should be nice to Pokemon, they cannot defeat me. All I care about are strong Pokemon that win every time. The rest of them don't mean anything to me. Which means obviously he's not good at the whole catch-em-all concept. Now over here, there's an escape rope. And over here, there's the Elder. Now, if you're not sure that you can fight him, it might be a decent idea to save here, but he's really not that bad. If you have a good Pokemon, particularly your starter, unless maybe it's like Totodile or something, but even then, I think you should be fine. And Ember absolutely tears these guys up. He's got 3 Pokemon, and they're actually not all Bellsprouts. I think only 1 or 2 is. I know there's that one. There might be one more. So Cyndaquil grew to level 11. Now he's got a Hoot Hoot. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Cyndaquil for this. And Ember again. Same type attack bonus. Yeah, Hoot Hoot's gonna be a bit more difficult. Oh wow, a critical from that. Smoke screen might not be a bad idea right here. Actually, maybe Ember is not the world's greatest idea. Also, it knows hypnosis, which can be bad because it can put you to sleep. Like so. Yeah, let's see. Maybe I can wake up, hopefully soon. I mean, if this gets bad, I still have potions that I can use. I have a bunch of potions. Probably should have saved before I did this. Okay, tackle. I'm gonna have to use a potion. Watch